Let's try a different playbook. Fuck it. Try a different playbook. If it don't work this game, I won't use it again.
Welcome to Jack Trice Stadium in Ames, Iowa, where the Cardinal and Gold gathering strength as they gear up to support their Iowa State Cyclones. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time.
That's why he didn't do it yet. He's in the game. That's probably why Nate didn't do it. He's in the game himself. He playing his game. But I don't see a stream. That's why I didn't know. You know when Nate's playing, he's not going to respond. He ain't going to say shit. Oh boy, that is great. This is season 4 rate. It's crazy. I said this shit season 4 rate. This shit crazy. We moving. Me neither. So I just hyped it. Shit.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
Wrong angle.
Got room at the 35. There's a live football. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the middle of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what is the committee's?
That was terrible on my part.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Iowa State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I don't know what I was doing on that one.
And these offensive coordinators tell you
Jesus, that was terrible English. I was switching people for no reason.
First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football.
That should be
on
under.
He could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass, after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
But why does he take so long to make that angle?
Jeez. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down, because now you know I got to pass the football, I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really need.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off.
It's the worst part of being on the road.
Off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake.
It's the 3rd season in a row I'm playing on the road, which is crazy, by the way.
Situation, they use their speed to get to the QB.
And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there.
We did? You might have. I had to go back.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm.
I ain't Nate. I don't get all those fumbles. I get one lucky one a game. I got that one lucky one. I didn't recover.
Seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Got his man quickly.
We're in a man defense. Why is he wide open?
And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Yeah, cover 0. Like, what?
After starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent.
He just went right into his guy.
Fires and picked off.
That's bullshit. He just ran right into him.
Not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive play right here, making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move, and here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better.
Lined up. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He caught it.
Get him. Thank you.
How about standing tall after the catch?
I almost turned my head. I don't want to lie to you. I was like, fuck it, he about to get this.
Defense turns it over on down. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. And how
lob the ball.
Getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive.
No, mine's the
He's
cornerback.
trying to complete that throw, but the defender
That's my
gets a
freshman
hand on
from
it, tips it up
season 2.
That's oh no. That is an oh
Guy's
no
been building, but
situation.
he's not.
They're lucky that one hit the ground.
It's hard to run on a
Freshman running back ain't shit
comes
either.
off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
I try to play Oregon week 0.
Backed up, 3rd and 10
The motherfucker destroyed my O-line.
Like a doctor, first do no harm. First priority is to take care of the ball here. Makes the catch. It's Tuggle. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Finds the tight end.
Come on, slow bitch.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the first quarter.
I didn't see him. I did not see him.
Iowa State 14, Indiana 0.
And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
I did not mean to punt the ball. I wasn't paying. It's all right.
And that is how a punter helps out his defense, hitting them deep in their own territory. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time, the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, going up top.
Oh, good play. How you getting beat by a tight end, bro?
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he's so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
I'd be wanting them just to let them get through.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Outside the pocket, let's go. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on fourth down.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and they forced the incompletion.
Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws.
Fucking kidding me.
That pass intercepted. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15.
Well, this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Going to the ground.
Oh, fucking pursuit angles, bro.
Sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paying holes.
Yeah, I'm using this playbook no more.
This man the ball.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Central Michigan has the lead right now. Mount Pleasant has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They are up by 7 over the Pandas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle that every single play.
Why are you calling me not to say nothing?
You have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
Trying to get to it.
How many times they're gonna get ran into my DB? Like,
releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 30 short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they've dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's fourth down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback will
nobody.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like you live in the end.
Nobody blocked.
People say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
No point locking my card now, nigga. You fucking use all my money. Nigga don't fucking listen.
To the ground with the back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Picks me off.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man downfield. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something. We can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Why is he stuck there? My guy just stuck there.
This quarterback part of their running game. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a
blocking the
big
ball
back.
anyway.
You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't
run
let
the
him
ball.
pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
Going over the top. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Go into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And the extra point was good. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
That's why I don't care either. Shit like that.
Making a good gain on that one. The officials offer
That shit is sad right there.
Accepts that they will take the penalty.
That is not unnecessary roughness, but okay.
Offense set on first down.
We'll give it to him.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He'll turn it loose out to the right.
Thank you, Jesus.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And that is one this QB is going to wish he had back. That receiver was
The missed fumble
so
beginning of the game, and then
wide
this.
There was nobody even near him.
Ain't nothing to be worried about.
And the quarterback somehow overthrew him.
Right on target this time. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Dude, stop fucking texting me.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down.
He distracted me. That should have been
Oh,
a...
he just
thank you.
handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
What?
It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the
That's
world
twice
did
now.
they keep it? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half.
Twice
Maybe a
we
chance
done.
to get off a couple more plays. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dances away to buy time. He'll let one go down the right side. Snagged in the
What
end
is
zone.
that?
Touchdown, Iowa State.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on
What
the
the fuck was that,
accelerator,
Tracy?
Scores again on the final play.
Why are you at
Now
that?
this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
35, Indiana.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right
Simple
for
block,
this
bro.
offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you...
It's complete. A huge pickup. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here. 1st and 10 from the 33. He wants to throw. He's got his man. Oh, the pirouette. He's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
The Hoosiers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
Wide receiver shows motion. He carries again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take...
Touchdown, Indiana! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I want that shit to die.
The first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Finding more yards with the spin move.
Stop trying.
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one as the tackle was finally made.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play.
He ran into me, but okay.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They want to run this quarterback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loss of 2. It's now 2nd and goal.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback checking the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Forced out of the pocket.
In no way.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Look at that shit.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the stomping has commenced.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. They just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
He'll bring it out. It's Tuggle. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down at the 12-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, remember,
not blocking whatsoever.
To find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build.
Not want to block.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Bro, move.
It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
Bobby Y. Okay. -12 speed. Quiet. Quiet.
This game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down.
Ain't nobody out there. I hope not.
The play action fake. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here.
Wrong play.
I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 miles. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. These DBs going to give a little cushion. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He unleashes a long
Why do you lob it so like that?
And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice.
He was not supposed to do that.
And that takes
He had him beat too. What the fuck?
Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on 4th down. No dice. Offense now set up in easy position to get a score.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
No.
Touchdown, Iowa State! And the beatdown has ensued.
You know, it's tough to start a year. You got to go into a hostile environment, play a good team. They weren't able to get that win, but they've looked entirely different in this one. Playing at home, they've been feeding off of the energy of their crowd. They've executed better, and they're going to feel real good after this game.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
To the air on first down. Getting some heat. Blasted as
Nobody's
he
blocking.
can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be fourth down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down. It could come back to bite.
He might not got it, but I'll go for it. I'll try. I'm down 30 points.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's 4.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
On second down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Iowa State 49, Indiana 14.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What do you think?
I brought in all
Maybe
these
getting
linemen
your
just to be
quarterback
ass.
out on
This
the
is crazy.
perimeter and giving him a run pass option. See if you can get
These
the
motherfuckers
defense in a
terrible.
run.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area,
It's
listen,
absolutely
you got to be
terrible.
worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a 4th down.
Looking to throw. Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping
That's
him
crazy.
short on 4th down?
Great coverage on that 4th down.
It's all good.
play. Nice job blanking.
I ain't even stressing.
Wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big
I swear, the
stop.
moment I missed that fumble, I knew how this game was gonna go.
Iowa State has the ball back. The cycle
First play of the
ready to
game.
go on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Fires to the right.
Hit the ball. And you're going to stand there and watch it, number 20.
Use of the hands to knock it away.
Jesus,
Well,
pick the
that
wheel.
one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job.
Like, you can't make this up.
He hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Pockets, and they got him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were
Make
on
this
the
shit up.
field. Put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Whoa.
Fair catch, called for and made. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Wow.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten.
So you're wondering why I'm not running with the quarterback. This motherfucker can't run for his life.
You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller.
Good throw.
And it's picked off for the third
Nice red
time
throw.
today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Good red
As a
throw.
defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game. With
They have 117 rushing yards? Oh, yeah, that first play of the game.
But obviously,
Or
there's
whatever play it was.
matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense. So they're
I got
letting it
confused
fly.
for a second.
Motion from the offense. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Ball in the air, intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers! How about that D coming up with a play like that? Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits those uprights right in half. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Coaches at the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Second down coming up. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll run play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's looking on the
No,
right side.
what the I'm sitting here spamming triangle.
And the pummeling has started.
That's crazy.
This offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
And for a quick update, let's go
I
to
literally
Kevin
spamming triangle.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over San Jose State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to find his man on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Terrible throw.
Working that left side. He's
I'll take it
out
though.
of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while over third down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's
wow.
buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress
That's
all
crazy.
game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
They'd hope to be able to pick up enough
Can't be mad
after the
whatsoever.
catch, but a good stop leaves
Wide
them
open
with the
throw.
fourth and short.
Let's drop the
Really
ball.
good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation of the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the fourth down.
And they finally make
That was the first time it
tackle,
showed
but
me you
this'll
were
be a
blitzing.
pretty easy conversion for this
But mad
offense.
late though.
The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to the air one more time. Dances away from the heat. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Second and 10. He'll throw again. Lets it go. Got his man to the left. Oh, look out. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Wide out in motion. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. About to kick it away after
I
scoring
did
a
not mean to do
touchdown.
this.
Iowa State 56, Indiana 30.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34.
Iowa State Cyclones will take over. First and 10.
I only got one turnover.
Iowa
Should have
State
like
has
four,
the
but
ball back.
hey.
The Cyclones ready to go on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next.
Looking deep down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Touchdown, Iowa State. And the route is on.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know,
Look.
Yeah, he gets there,
Am I tripping, or are we just gonna stand there?
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game.
Oh,
This
what was my
offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of.
What was my
good
linebacker
rhythm.
doing?
They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a
What?
lot of work to do before their next football game.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down.
Can't make up
I'm
this
not
shit.
positive, but that first down marker
Can't.
might be in the next county.
We good.
On third and
It's
long,
only
a check
it's
down
only
will be
week
the
one.
last resort. That's caught. It's Ford.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
And this offense, undeterred by going just 1 for 4 on fourth down, will stay out there to try it again.
Fuck y'all. Game over. Shut up.
Defense not showing press coverage.
Oh shit. It's all
And
good.
I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Fourth down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football.
Can they challenge that for me?
Staff is going to have to dig deep and try.
And wait just a
Okay.
second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is
That man was in by a
indisputable
mile.
video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion.
Oh, bullshit.
Wants to throw on first down. He's going
He underthrew
up
it. That's
top
crazy.
here late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going.
Underthrow, she gonna
And
throw.
never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Catch in the middle. It's Ford. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Let's go! Tuna!
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Beat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive.